Blue zones. When you read these words in my title, you might have been wondering, what are blue zones supposed to be? Does it maybe come from feeling blue, so feeling depressed? Or do you maybe think of the London Tube map, so zone 1, 2, 3? But why blue? Well, it is something completely different. You will be surprised. Keep watching this video and I will tell you what they are and why blue zones might hold the secrets to a longer life. So, what are blue zones? Have you ever wondered whether it's your DNA or your lifestyle that has the greatest influence over how long you live for? In 1996, a Danish twin study found that only around 20% of how long you live is determined by your genes. This means a great 80% is down to your lifestyle habits. Of course, even if you have the healthiest lifestyle on earth, this can only take you so far. Those who make it to 100 years have pretty amazing genes. However, making changes to your lifestyle could influence whether you make it to your early 90s. The best example we have of this effect are blue zones. These are specific regions in the world that are home to some of the world's oldest people and have exceptionally low rates of chronic, so long-term illnesses compared to anywhere else. Where are these blue zones? Blue zone is a non-scientific term first used by Buettner and his team of geographic explorers in 2004. They identified and drew blue circles on a map around 5 places in the world where people consistently reach 100 years of age. In his book, The Blue Zones, Buettner describes these 5 areas. Ogliastra, Sardinia, Italy, home to the world's highest concentration of male 100-year-olds. Nicoya Peninsula, Costa Rica, the lowest rate of middle-age mortality and the second highest concentration of male 100-year-olds. Ikaria, Greece, one of the world's lowest rates of dementia and middle-age mortality. Okinawa, Japan, highest population of females aged over 70 in the world. Seventh-day Adventists in California, USA, a religious group that lives an average of 10 years more than fellow North Americans. It's probable that there are more blue zones in the world, but the lifestyle habits of these particular 5 have been put under a microscope. Let's have a closer look at the factors so we can learn from them. The first secret of the blue zones: the Mediterranean diet. One not so well kept secret of some blue zone regions is the Mediterranean diet, also known as the blue zone diet. There's no strict definition, but it does describe a set of eating patterns that are proven to promote health and longevity. A Mediterranean-style diet is often rich in fruit and vegetables, as well as whole grains and legumes. There's also moderate consumption of oily fish and other seafood. Olive oil is the main source of fat within the diet. Also, red and processed meat, as well as foods high in sugar, are eaten in very little amounts. The second secret of the blue zones: eating plant-based. Blue zone diets, including the Mediterranean diet, tend to be mainly made up of nutrient-rich plant-based energy sources that reduce your risk of mortality. Following a plant-based diet can ensure you are eating a diet high in fiber and low in saturated fat. A diet high in fiber boasts a multitude of benefits, including a reduced bowel cancer risk, decreased cholesterol, decreased inflammation, and overall improved gut health, which can ensure a healthy functioning immune system. The third secret of the blue zones: eating locally. When food travels from one side of the world to the other, it is unsurprising that these foods need to be sprayed with pesticides in order to preserve them. It has been suggested that high consumption of such chemicals may be linked to the development of Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease, as well as cancer. While research in this area is still inconclusive, it seems more than a mere coincidence that people living in blue zones typically eat plenty of locally sourced produce. The fourth secret of the blue zones: the 80% full rule. Citizens of Okinawa, one of the blue zones, reportedly stop eating once they feel 80% full. This technique is less about strict calorie restriction than going hungry Then it is about being in touch with your body's hunger cues. This in turn helps you to reach and maintain a healthy weight. But what about the hunger? Research suggests that you will feel satisfied about 20 minutes after you eat, because this is how long it takes the hormones responsible for fullness to reach the maximum blood levels. The fifth secret of the blue zones: drinking in moderation. Drinking a little to no alcohol can lower your risk of cardiovascular problems like heart disease and high blood pressure, liver disease, but also cancer. And it could even increase your life expectancy. The sixth secret of the blue zones: a naturally active lifestyle. It's not all about the blue zones diet. These populations are also highly active. However, this isn't conscious live in the gym exercise, but rather light. This doesn't feel like exercise, physical activity that's naturally incorporated in daily life. For example, walking, farming, or gardening. One study of Sardinian men found that their life expectancy increased if they lived on steeper mountain slopes, raised farm animals, and walked longer distances to work. The seventh secret of the blue zones: getting quality sleep. Getting good sleep can protect against a variety of health issues, including obesity, mental disorders, heart-related diseases, and type 2 diabetes. However, it may be not as simple as setting your alarm to go off later. In blue zones, many people have no set hours to wake up at all. They simply sleep as much as their body tells them to. In countries like the UK, where many of us juggle set working hours, children, education, and all other manners of schedules and commitments that run rigidly by the clock, this is understandably not so easy to adopt. This said, the occasional daytime nap has proven health benefits. Anywhere between 10 to 30 minutes is thought to be the optimum healthy nap length. The eighth and last secret of the blue zones: your relationship with yourself and others. The last so-called secret of the blue zones may be harder to copy because they very much relate to your internal sense of well-being and happiness. Regional cultures play a huge part in this, but perhaps it's still possible to learn from these ideals, no matter what part of the world you're from. These factors are a strong sense of belonging. For example, most 100-year-olds belong to some faith-based community. A strong sense of purpose. For example, having a reason to wake up in the morning, putting your loved ones first. For example, keeping aging parents and grandparents in the home or nearby and investing time and love in their children. A committed social circle. For example, a group of friends that support each other and encourage healthy behaviors. Techniques to combat stress. For example, taking a few moments each day for reflection, praying, meditating, or daily naps. Thank you for watching my video today. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. Maybe you can try one of these secrets today. Maybe call your parents, call your kids, or make yourself a salad today. It would be great if you could leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, bye bye, and stay curious.